I don't think riders should have to claim fouls. I think it's up to the stewards to make those decisions. These guys, you want them, men and women, to work every day beside each other and get along. You know, here, am I gonna, if David fouls me and he should come down, do you think I'm gonna take the biggest race of his life away because, and so I can be sixth? No, it's just not gonna happen. And they shouldn't put the riders in that predicament. These are their friends. They ride with them every day, right? So, and what happens, and I wish they would put more inquiries up a little earlier. I mean, but those stewards are always reviewing the races. You know, when, and I'm sure ultimately there would have been, had there not been objections, there would have been an inquiry, I would have thought. But anyways.
Todd and others have said this morning that they thought ultimately the fact that they did make the call was a positive for the integrity of the sport. Was that your ultimate takeaway from it?
Absolutely. I mean, as I said earlier, I feel sorry for Gary West, the West. I feel sorry for Gary Barber because Gary Barber never, I mean, our horse was ranging up. It was going to be, he may have beat us, but it was going to be a race. I feel sorry for Luis Saez. I feel sorry for Jason Service. I feel sorry for Bill Mott because that's not the way he wanted to win the Kentucky Derby. But should the horse come down? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively.
Do you feel sorry for Mark Casse because he seems to never be able to get a clean trip in the Kentucky Derby?
No, I tell you what, I don't feel sorry for Mark Casse because I wore a will this morning.
How did he not go down?
That's.
I've
continued to, and you know, nobody loves War Will better than I. He's just such an athlete. You know, horse racing should be happy that was War Will put in that situation, because if he goes down, I think it would have been the biggest disaster. You know, it wasn't like it's a 6-horse field and he goes down and there's 4 behind him. There were 18 behind him, or 17 or so, whatever it was. It would have been, we would have been on on the news, the entire world.
How did he do? Just out here.
He was out here jumping around wanting to bite me.
No cuts or anything?
He has a couple little nicks on his right front. He was jumping up and down it's like he didn't do anything.
So you said you were thinking of moving on to the Preakness, give him
a
shot?
I think we probably will. You'll probably have I wouldn't doubt you'll have the biggest Preakness field you'll have in a while because of all the stuff that happened and because of the racetrack. Normally when a lot of them go to the wayside and figure out they're not good enough, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of people wanting another chance. Am I wrong? Is there many people saying? Is it too early?
Too early, I think.
Yeah.
I also don't think
there's
I think there's like 4 newcomers that I know of for sure.
Yeah. But it'll be a big field.
Mark, could you just talk a little bit about everything this horse overcame in just 6 weeks, what happened in Louisiana, the post, the trip? Can you just talk a little more about this?
Yeah, you know, I mean, we've been throwing a few curveballs. You know, the Louisiana Derby was a tough one because it made us have to change a few things. But one thing I will say, I'm extremely proud of him and I'm proud of our team because I think you saw yesterday he was on his game and ready to go. So I'm proud of that. You know, one of these days we're going to get a clean trip. It brought back memories of Classic Empire, I have to tell you.
Do they make that same call if it's on the first turn and no horse goes down?
Oh, I don't know. But I read somewhere, and I believe it. You know, for all the people that said he shouldn't have come down. Well, what if did War Will need to fall to take him down? Because that's about as close as you're going to get to it.
So it sounds like he's going to the Preakness unless there's a reason not to go to the Preakness. Is that fair?
Well, I'm going to talk to Gary, but I would say he probably will. I mean, there's a few races out there you want that are extremely important to 3-year-olds, and that's one of them. So as long as he's happy and healthy, and judging by the way he was acting this morning, just wanting to jump on top of me, I think he's probably okay.
Do you think he's a good fit for Pimlico in that race?
Oh yeah, I think so. Speed's pretty good. He's got speed.
How much would you look forward to a crack on with a fair trip at both Maximum Security and then also Country House?
Yeah, I just want a fair trip. I'm not going there for revenge. I'm not going there for anything. I just would want to go there to try to win. Again, I just think War of Will is an extremely good horse, and I just want to prove all the doubters.